Hello, my dear friends. Shurma here. A very warm welcome to you all. And I'm so glad you chose to stop by. Today's tutorial is about how to paint roses for peace in one stroke deco art style. The materials needed are all listed over here. To start with, I have a white watercolor paper, 10 centimeters by 14 centimeters in size. It has a pale olive hue and a stencilled background for the roses. And also, I have taped off the edges, and you will know why towards the end of the video. There is a sentiment and I'll be painting around it. So here is the palette: purple, portrait pink, deep magenta, permanent rose, acrylic white, pink, and here is the flat brush number 6 and I'm loading it with purple and a bit of white acrylic, and I've also added a tinge of pink to it to create that beautiful pinky purplish color. In the beginning, I am creating a very loose form of a rose. I will be painting 3 of them. So this is the first one. Here I have picked up my flat brush number 4 and I have loaded it with deep magenta. Then I go back to my flat brush number 6 and it is loaded with 3 colors, that is purple, pink and acrylic white. So that is multi-loading of the brush. So here is the one stroke style rose in the making. Certain times I also use my liner brush to correct some of the imperfections in the painting or to fill in certain gaps. Well, you might have noticed the sentiment on the white acrylic project paper, and it says peace. Let's talk about peace today. Now, peace happens to be a stress-free state of activity and calmness that comes when there is no fighting or war and everything coexists in perfect harmony and freedom. This is the month of April and the year is 2021. My country, India, and the world is going through daunting times. There has been so many geopolitical pieces playing during our times, as we all know. Last year too has been very difficult. The global pandemic has added to our existing problems. But it is also teaching us a lesson. Whenever we lose intact natural areas of the world, when we do things that harm nature, then the planet Earth goes into breakdown mode. The warriors of our countries are fighting tooth and nail to win this battle. They have to live up to the expectations of their countrymen. They are combating external elements and internal ones, which tends to destabilize the countries of the world. Whatever these warriors are doing is for our welfare. They are trying very hard to bring back peace in the society, in the country, and the world. But not all soldiers carry guns. To save the country, some carry a stethoscope. These roses for peace are my offering to the warriors of my country and those across the globe who are risking their own lives to save others and are continuing to do so day after day. Special thanks to the medical doctor fraternity of my country, India, and that includes my daughter, Dr. Udita Chaudhary, and her medico friends. They are working 24/7 without any break at all. Their dedication towards healing of humanity and selfless service towards the nation will always be remembered. From now on, let us hope and pray that 2021 can be the best of times, the epoch of belief, the season of light, and the spring of hope, and all this is within reach. Only if we follow a disciplined life, listen to the authorities, listen to the scientists, listen to all those who are giving us good advice. We need to find a way to fit together peacefully, just like a jigsaw puzzle, not just for its own sake, but for the world's. There is a wonderful shlok in Sanskrit, and I quote, Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet, which means, may all be happy, may all be free from illness, may all see what is auspicious, may no one suffer. I pray for peace to all. Om Shanti. This is my prayer for peace, tranquility, and well-being of our planet. Here is the second rose. This one is a bit lighter as compared to the first one, because here I have used more of pink and permanent rose along with portrait pink and very little purple acrylic. So here is the third rose, and this one is looking away from the first two. Here I am back to the flat brush number 6, and it is loaded with acrylic white along with purple and a bit of permanent rose. But the structure of this rose will be different from the first two. You will see in a bit. There you go. That is how I create the petals for this particular rose. This happens to be more of a side view. Hence, those petals are not visible properly at all. Only a few which you see, the ones I'm creating right now, those are the ones which are visible fully. Otherwise, all the rest are partially visible. If you happen to be new to one-stroke deco art style of painting, or you would like to refresh your skills, then I would encourage you to please visit my past videos, and I would be very happy to list some of the links in the description box below. Time for foliage. I have yellow ochre, burnt sienna, olive green, white acrylic, and I am using a flat brush number 6 to pick up olive and white. So this is double loading of the brush, but as I go ahead in the painting, I would be picking up yellow ochre as well to add on to the olive green. At this point, I have picked up a liner brush and I have loaded it with olive green and a bit of burnt sienna to just paint around the edges of the roses, but not all of them, just a few areas. You need to be very careful while doing this so as not to disturb the petals of the roses which we have painted very painstakingly. Here are the one-stroke deco art style of leaves in the making. I have flat brush number 6 and it is loaded with olive green and white acrylic. The space is small, so the leaves have to be tiny. At this point, if you see, I have added a bit of yellow ochre to olive green, and that creates slight difference in the color of the leaves. Some more leaves at the bottom. Those are little slider leaves, just to fill in some empty spaces. Once the panel is ready, I went ahead and pulled off the masking tape from the edges of the panel. After this, I went ahead and mounted it on a white note card. And that brings us to the end of today's project. Hope you enjoyed watching me paint the one-stroke deco art style Roses for Peace. Do let me know in the comment box below. And please follow me on my social media handles, and it would be very nice to be in touch with you. We'll be back soon with more painting videos. Till then, stay tuned. Bye-bye.